This is it, the final match of the men's competition from the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships, Tlaxcala 2023. Now is the time to shine. But the question is, who will shine brightest here in Mexico? It has been an amazing competition. And now we're going to find out who is going to be the most amazing of all. The view has been spectacular. The beach volleyball has been equally so. A packed bullring gets ready for this hugely important match. Perusic Schweiner against Hellvig. An all-European affair here in Mexico to decide who will be kings of the world. We're going to very shortly head down to court where the MC will introduce us and bring out the referees and then bring out the players. And right now just whipping the crowd up into a frenzy. Not that they need it, they have been exceptional and enjoyed every second of the two bronze medal matches we've had. Those were the appetizers. Now we're down to the main course. That's the view, that's the court, this is the place.
Before we get this next match started, it's time to bring out our international referees and our line judges. Big round of applause as they enter the bull ring.
Por favor, recibimos con un fuerte aplauso a nuestros árbitros y jueces de línea.
The Cat leading the way out. Babis Papadougalos, former semi-professional goalkeeper, now in charge of what will be this gold medal match.
Welcome back, world, to the bull ring here in Tlaxcala, where the Beach Volleyball World Championships gold medal match is about to take place here at center court. We're excited for these two teams to battle it out because there's no way you won't want to miss this one. We have, first up, Czech Republic, Perusic and David Schweiner, who just won Beach Pro Tour Paris. They're coming out onto the court.
Recibimos a República Checa.
And it's time to meet their opponents.
Schweiner.
And now, fans, it's time to meet their opponents, the Swedish jump setters, two-time reigning European championships. Oh, we're in for a beach volleyball match. Let's bring them out to the court. Give it up for David Oden and Jonathan Hellvig.
They walk out for the moment, but the Jumping Jacks will be doing exactly that once this game gets underway. The number 2 seeds for this competition booking their place in this final. A team that have just been so cool to watch from a young age. Youth European champions, youth Olympic champions, then moved up to the big leagues and thought, okay, well, let's see how they do. Okay, yeah, European champions. And now they're here in a world championship final. Absolutely incredible. But, and the big thing is, in their way are Perusic and Schweiner, a team that actually they beat when they won the European Championships. They beat Perusic and Schweiner. It was an excellent, excellent game. But now they come together again in the World Champs. And I have no idea who's going to win this, which is why I don't have to even think about it, because I'm just the lead commentator Clayton Lucas here with you. I got Travis Newhurter, and Travis is going to tell you all now who's going to win. No, don't, because But it's going to be a great game, right?
It is going to be a phenomenal match. These two teams have played 4 times in their career, and it is a 2-2 split. As you mentioned, Clayton, on the biggest stage that they have played on, the European Championships in 2022, it went the way of Sweden when they were the hottest team in the world, still one of the hottest teams in the world. The only team here to hold their seed. They were the 2 seed, the Czech Republic coming in as a very underseeded 16. Lost a couple points because of an injury to Andrej Perusic on the right side of your screen, and he has been one of the best defenders in the tournament, if not the best. The Czech Republic has been so strong, unbeatable, since they got out of pool play, where in pool play it was a strange sequence of events for them. They came off a gold medal at the Paris Elite 16, bit of a letdown, lost twice in pool play, and I was chatting with Perusic. He goes, maybe we should just do this every time. The last 2 times they've played World Championships, they've won all 3 of their pool play matches and lost in the first round of elimination. And so here they are, doing what we like to call the slow burn, not peaking in pool play.
Exactly. One of the things that they did so well in their game against the #1 seeds Moll and Sorum was their ability to serve the ball short over the net to, as they look at it, the right side, but as Moll and Sorum looked at the left side, short by the first ref. And it stopped them running their option ball. Now, it's a huge part of Sweden's game is the option ball. How important is serving going to be today?
The serving is the most important factor when playing Sweden, because if you're just popping in easy floats, which Andrej Perusic does not ever do, they're going to be able to run their circus tricks. They're going to have hman all the way on the right side, Hellvig all the way on the left side, can jump set, jump poke set, option if they want. And it's maddening as a blocker, because even when you serve very difficult, you're still going to have to deal with that option game, the jump setting game. It's the blocking of David Schweiner that I think is the biggest X factor in this one, because he's so mobile, so coordinated. He can get in front of their faces. He had 10 blocks in their win over Norway, an absurd number, and was similarly dominant in last night's semifinal over Trevor Crabb and Theo Brunner.
In the semi-final match, for those of you that were watching, you may well remember, you may not, don't worry if you don't, but I talked about Hellvig being a short blocker, didn't I, at 6'4". Yeah, but I also then said if it's around him and near him, he will get on it. And he made a ton of blocks.
Hellvig has the most blocks in a single match, I believe, in this tournament. He had 13 blocks. And as a reminder, what the world-class standard is for blocks, if you get 2 per set, you are doing your job and then some. And Hellvig had 13 in an epic battle against Bartosz Wojciak and Michał Brill.
I'm just excited to be able to watch this one. They won't be. They're excited now, but when the game starts, they'll be crossing everything, fighting everything, have no nails. Just like, it's so tough, isn't it, when you're a coach, to have no input once it gets going.
It is just one of the worst spots to be in, because you can't do anything. And some coaches, Scott Davenport, a coach in the United States, he actually takes solace in that, where he said, you know, the preparation's done. I've done my job. And now it's just time to sit back and hopefully relax for Rousey Johnson.
Yeah, that's a great way of looking at it. Andrej Perusic, David Schweiner against David Ormond and Jonathan Hellvig for the gold medal here in Tlaxcala. As a coach, if you can look at the situation, go, well, I've done my job. If they win, great. If they lose, well, they didn't follow my game plan.
If we win, great job. If we lose, what happened on the court, ladies?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. Warm up over, players take to their seats. We'll have the official introduction of the referees.
Let me introduce you the referees. Conozcamos a nuestros colegiados. First referee, primer colegiado desde Grecia, Babis Papadopoulos.
Charalampos Papadopoulos in charge of this one from Greece.
Referee, segundo colegiado desde Argentina, Osvaldo Sumaville.
From the cat up on the stand to the silver fox down on the sand, Osvaldo Sumaville, the second referee.
Ahora es tiempo de conocer a los equipos.
hand over to the MC now to introduce the players.
Con camiseta verde, representando a la República Checa, 4 victorias en el circuito mundial en el Beach Pro Tour, 14 tours in the Beach Pro Tour, con el número 1, number 1, 29 años, 1.90 de altura, Perusic. Con el número 2, with the number 2, Schweiner. In the other side, with the blue t-shirt representing Sweden. En el otro lado, con la camiseta azul, representando a Suecia, European Champions, actuales campeones de Europa. Ellos vienen de ganar en Tepic. They take the victory here in Mexico in Tepic. Ready to welcome on goal. Preparados para recibir the Swedish Young Centers, number 1, Tony. To
both teams out onto court. They're ready to play. The fans here are ready to watch. I hope you're ready wherever you are watching from, whatever you're watching on. We're anticipating an absolute cracker. It's the Czech Republic in green serving, Sweden in blue receiving for this gold medal match from the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships Tlaxcala 2023. Side-act start for Sweden.
Excellent pass, excellent turn down the line from Hellvig. He's the one who gets the brunt of the work in serve receive. Nice to see the poise out of the gates.
Nicely done by Schweiner.
That is a beautiful angle from David Schweiner.
Well left. Hellvig with his eye in already, knew that was going long. Now he'll go back to serve and then scurry to the net to block. Just a continuation block. And again, still making it a bit tricky here for the Czech Republic. And still it won't come over. And when it does, Orman's onto it. Czech Republic have to go again. And now there's a real chance for Sweden. Lines open, and so too is the delicate little cross-court chippy. What a point, what a rally.
Conditioning is important. Jonathan Hellvig, 4 soft blocks in 1 rally. Are you surprised he didn't jump set this one? Just adding one more jump to it.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous.
Oh,
it was ridiculously good as it was. Well played, Schweiner just coming in and hammering away on the angle he presented.
It's rare to see hman to be in such a good position and miss this dig. This hits him square in the platform. That's a dig he is going to make far, far more often than he misses.
That's good work, really good patience from Schweiner. And an error from Hellvig.
Hellvig didn't have to be that perfect on that one. Schweiner and Perusic had left the angle wide open. Hellvig just trying to be a bit too perfect.
Well, that's right to where Perusic was waiting. Oh, well, there, well, that. Talking of errors you don't often see, that's not one you'd expect from Perusic.
Since the playoffs began, it's been the best stretch of volleyball I've seen from Andre Perusic. And that really dates back to the Paris Elite 16. He has been on his game since coming back from an injury. And Sweden's going to have to count their lucky stars on that one because, as you mentioned, Clayton, that might be the only error we see from Perusic the entire match.
Maybe there's just a little bit of nerves for all four players here, given the occasion, which would be understandable. Chicken wing-tastic, but Czech Republic go again. And that time Perusic makes sure of it.
Love the chicken wing dig from David Hman. How do you teach to have those instincts? Just to chicken wing it perfectly.
And that's the other added level that these players have, is they may be right-handed or left-handed, but their ability to play the ball with their non-dominant hand and have control is also exceptional at times.
And the set from Jonathan Hellvig to stay out of the net and to still put Hman up in an opportunity to score is tremendous.
Hellvig thought he was going to get onto that. He made a touch, but not a crucial one. Good work by Schweiner.
One of the smartest offensive players in the business is David Schweiner. Never brings it low, rarely, I should say, brings it low. Does such a nice job just patting that into the deep seam.
Great up. And so is that, but they can't get to it again. He's done that so often this tournament, with the back of the hand just flipping it up as Perusic.
The flipper digs from Perusic this entire week have been so good. Not only does he get it up, but it's settable, and then he makes the transition swing.
Well played, Schweiner, too close to the net. And this is a good few points here for the Czech Republic. 7-5 they lead. And we've got a timeout call already from Sweden.
Excellent redirect on this block from Schweiner. Instead of trying to go through Hellvig, he tosses it down to the side. That's a relatively new rule in beach volleyball, and he's making the most of it. Smart, smart block from Schweiner.
Winning Australia 2025 Adelaide.
Hashtag BW, or BVWCH, I should say. That's what that lady was on, checking out the social. Lovely touch. Oh, come on! Oh, that's just a joy to watch, no matter who you're supporting. The pickup, the transition, the point.
You mentioned Hman's ability to attack with his left hand, but the ability for Perusic to dig it perfectly with his left hand, then the wrist-away transition, spectacular.
Sorry, kind of not sorry, but an ace serve nonetheless for the Czech Republic. And a good lead they have established already in this first set.
You know, virtually every player on the Beach Pro Tour, I'd give it the sorry, not sorry. With Perusic, it's the sorry. I am pretty sorry about that, but I will take the point.
Excellent. When you can jump that high and have that reach, you can see from above the net. You just know where the space is, and it becomes an easy shot to play. Nice touch. It went through the arms, didn't catch Hellvig, so they can have the third touch. And then Schweiner's got caught up in the net. So Sweden take the point.
Excellent dig from hman there. As Schweiner swing sort of went right through the wickets of Hellvig, and then hman with the body control with the dig, and then Perusic, even though they didn't get the play, the fact that he dug that perfectly.
Unlucky from Schweiner, but Hellvig beginning to make a bit of assert himself at the net now, make it tricky for the Czech Republic. Just one inning.
In a blink, a 9-5 lead, gone into a 9-8 one-point match.
Excellent. Angle running away.
What an athletic play for Hellvig to make that dig. Those are one of the toughest plays for a blocker to make. He appears a bit winded. He's done a lot of work in this match. For him to come down, turn, make a perfect dig, and then almost get that transition swing, the athleticism required is enormous.
It's a little too wide. Well, it isn't in the end, because it's a massive stretch from Hellvig. That ball's landed in. Schweiner didn't know where it was. He thought he was out.
How does Hellvig do this? A little hocus pocus on this swing as hman's set went just a bit wide and fast, and Hellvig still able to pick it off. I thought Schweiner might challenge for a net violation on Hellvig, but must have been the ball.
Good solid swing again from Schweiner.
Schweiner's one of the most poised offensive players in the world. He gets virtually every serve, every match. And even though he gave up a couple in a row, just comes back super cool, calm, and collected.
Great serve. That's exactly what the Czech Republic need to do to stop the options from Sweden, and it gives them a break point. We'll go to the technical timeout. Czech Republic up 12-9.
That short serve, the angle-to-angle short serve at the left-sider's left line has been wicked. It was wicked for Christian Sorum to handle. That helped them earn a lot of points against Norway. It was wicked for Theo Brunner to handle. Helped them earn a lot of points against the United States, and now that's helped them to a 12-9 lead in the opening set of the gold medal match.
They've been playing an excellent track here. Life is life, and then all the crowd have gone Tlaxcala, la la la. It's been absolutely sensational.
The crowd all week has been sensational, be it cheering Chaparita for Kristen Nuss, or singing along to their own songs, or just cheering for everyone. It's been an amazing week. And I was talking with Perusic earlier today about the difference between Rome and Tlaxcala. In Rome, they played in the massive stadium. Here in Tlaxcala, it's a little bit smaller, more intimate. And he goes, well, when you take the results into account as well, I really like this venue.
Perusic to serve. The Czech Republic with a decent lead. And a massive block for Schweiner to increase that lead now for the Czech Republic.
David Schweiner continues playing at the highest level I've seen him play. A huge block on Hellvig. Excellent job squaring up and getting in his face.
Oh yes, fantastic dig. How? That's all I'm going to say. How?
He does such a phenomenal job of staying so low. A drill that Randy Stokos used to do with St. John Smith, they draw a line, and you'd have to shuffle across below that line. And Perusic does such a good job staying so low so his digs go up and they're settable.
Well played. Orman finds a way through.
Schweiner immediately pointing to his partner and saying, that one's my bad, as that was his seam to seal. David Allman taking advantage of the gap.
That was nice. Schweiner shaped up to have a really big swing, and that held Orman, and then he's able to just go with the roll.
Schweiner just does such a terrific job moving his offense around, which keeps the defense moving and allows Hellvig not to get squared and set up on time.
Great serve. A serve for Schweiner. Well, it's either that short ball in front of Hellvig or the deep corner to send Orman away from Hellvig.
And he puts it's a little hybrid topspin serve from Schweiner. I haven't seen that one from him all week. Catching Allman by surprise.
More trouble maybe. But Orman does a fantastic job of getting out of trouble.
Oh my goodness, what a shot from David Allman. Comes up with this big explosive jump and then such a smart little change up into the angle. Brilliant.
Side outs keep coming for the Czech Republic. 17-11 at the side switch.
This is one of the few occasions I've seen Sweden somewhat lost on defense with no answers on how to stop David Schweiner.
That's what Sweden do so well.
No changeup needed on that one from David Allman. Just a nice high swing into the angle. But now the question is, how can Sweden stop the Czech Republic? Because they have yet to find an answer.
It's proving very difficult to stop Schweiner at the moment.
And there's nothing any team in the world is going to be able to do on this swing. Tagging the outside of the line, Schweiner has been so precise with every single one of his touches.
Side out achieved.
Perusic, again, finding himself in the right position, almost gets that left-handed scoop that we saw a little bit earlier. Just such a nice job shuffling into that angle at the right time.
Good dig. That's a tad tight. Maybe Schweiner will get on it, but really well played from Orman to do something with it.
That's one of the first defensive opportunities we've seen in some time for Sweden. Excellent patience in the angle from Allman, and the explosive step close on a tight set, rather.
Easy for you to say. So we're into the technical timeout. No, we're not. Do you know what? I'm seeing things. Is timeout called? No. Oh, I'm losing it.
Match 35 of the week for Clayton Lucas. You're allowed one mess up, one error, one high line out of bounds.
Thanks.
Desde Canarias hasta México. Súbela por allí. Dale, Lucy, tráemela por acá. Sube, bonito. Sube, Tlaxcala. Sube.
The waves coming round slowly but surely, but still too quick for the camera operator.
He's just missing it.
God. Oh, well, I can tell you now, honestly, everyone, there is a wave coming round. And I think the camera operators, they've done extremely well not to catch it, so that's really well done. Right, back to the action then. Sweden serving. The Czech Republic up 18-14 in this opening set. Oh, yes. That's a lovely shot over the shoulder to the line.
The hang time from Perusic, just the hang and hang and hang and waiting for Hellvig to make a move with his hands. And the brilliant snap down the line. Such a smart player is Andre Perusic. Virtually the same exact swing that Perusic just beat Hellvig on. Hellvig now beats Schweiner on just the weight and then the no-look snap down the line.
It has been a very, very good so far for the Czech Republic. It brings up set point. Not going to happen. No side out for Sweden. The first set goes the way of the Czech Republic, 21-15. What a start for them in this gold medal match.
I'm a bit shocked that hman didn't just take a rip at that one. He had an open net. It was a perfect pass from Hellvig. I'm not sure if at that point Sweden was just acknowledging that the set might have been over anyway, trying to get Hellvig back into a rhythm.
México es arte. Quiero verlos cantar, todos juntos. Y las manos arriba, vamos, todas esas manos.
Away we go then with the second set of this gold medal match. Sweden with a free ball opportunity. And they have the opening point. The Czech Republic it is who have the opening set.
Starts with the service pressure from David hman, finally getting David Schweiner in trouble. And then the fans, given their reception for that swing, I think they want to see this one to go three.
Instant side out from the Czech Republic.
Great job of Schweiner, staying high per usual, keeping Hellvig out of the match as a blocker.
Excellent. He's so good at that, coming in on that angle and cutting away from his body as well as moving away from the ball.
And there's just no way to read this. His body is facing so far left, and then that shoulder just cracks it wrist away down the right. Nothing you can do about that.
Oh, that's in. Ace serve for Sweden.
I hope they never stop doing those celebrations. They're so fun. They bring a lot of joy to the sport of beach volleyball.
That's just an out battle of heights, which Schweiner won.
Another great job from David Schweiner, staying high, not being tempted to try to bounce this one around Hellvig.
That's a good touch. And then brilliantly put away by Orman.
That's one of the best sets David Allman's had this whole week. Right off the platform of Andre Perusic. They know each other well. He knows his set.
It's some swing as well, sending that one straight back. Has to come over. Oh, that's quality. Absolute quality. Because, yes, it had to come over, but the angle it came back on, and still Perusic gets something on it. Look at that.
And again, it's not just that Perusic is making these digs. He's making them either perfectly settable or perfect option opportunities for David Schweiner.
They're finding their rhythm now, Sweden.
This looks more like the Sweden we have seen all tournament long, have not dropped one match in this tournament. The hang time from Jonathan Hellvig is so impressive.
And the high contact from Schweiner throughout this tournament, equally impressive.
And the way he mixes up his shots and swings and darts and full power swings, he's keeping David Allman off balance.
Very clever play.
Taking a page out of Kristen Nuss's book with this little baby line just over the block and right in between the defense of Andre Perusic.
Both teams are giving as good as they get for the moment. However, Sweden with the advantage.
Frustration mounting for David Allman as Schweiner just continues to hit these shots just barely out of his reach. It was a good read from both Czech players. Andre Perusic sliding into that angle and Schweiner trying to block the angle. I think if Schweiner would have let that go, which is nearly impossible to do as a blocker, Perusic would have been on the dig.
Allman just left his station too early. Perusic knew exactly where to put the ball.
And it's tough to know if Allman left early or if Hellvig just didn't take a big enough step into the angle. Tough to know what the call was there. That was a double up into the line.
That's a good serve. Oh, what a pickup. And what a finish from Orman. That's incredible.
What was incredible was Orman's first attack that he hung, faked the right, faked the left, and then end up hitting a poke to the left. And Perusic was still on it, and then look at that wrist away. My goodness.
They've got the side switch. It's 8-6 in favour of Sweden. Big swing from Schweiner.
Another perfect turn down the line from Schweiner. This one bringing it low and fast because he felt the block of Hellvig just go into the angle. Great job seeing the space and taking it.
Well played, Schweiner. It can be a bit of a guessing game at times when they're doing what they're doing, Sweden, but he got that spot on then, did David Schweiner?
And such an excellent testament to his physicality that was just a tap block, and he still gets his hands fully over the net.
That time Schweiner was sure it was going to be set. Orman had other ideas.
Orman, fearless with the option. He and Miles Partain, two of the most option-heavy players in the world. Just because they get stopped once does not mean that is going to affect their game the rest of the way.
Line block signaled. And even with Orman on the angle, he wasn't going to stop that one. What a swing.
Such a fast snap from David Schweiner. And Sweden, they got their points early with service pressure. Schweiner, one of the best passers in the game, has settled in. And when he's been in system, he has been virtually unstoppable.
That may not have made it. It hasn't made it.
Line judge signaled touch. No challenge at the moment. No touch there on the replay.
We're 1 point away from the technical timeout in what is an exceptionally close second set. The joust won by Hellvig, and that means we are going to go to the technical timeout, and it's Sweden who have the lead.
And the second push, the second effort from Jonathan Hellvig gets him the win on that joust. And I'm curious what the discussion is from Schweiner. I wonder if there's a net touch, perhaps.
Well, they can challenge that if there was, so just maybe thinking it was an open hand attack into Schweiner as opposed to a joust.
The hang time and second push from Hellvig. Nothing illegal happened on that one. Wonderful job by Jonathan Hellvig.
Yeah, and a great replay as well. It'll be Orman to serve. Republic looking for side out. Well played. Schweiner under a bit of pressure from that serve.
It was a wonderful serve and an even better pass from Schweiner. And then again, if you move 1 millisecond too early as a blocker, Schweiner is going to feel that space and take advantage, as he has done this whole match. Such poise on offense.
God, Schweiner was waiting. He thought he was going to get something. He just got frustrated.
What a pass from hman. Such a difficult pass, and then we have seen more lefty pokes from Sweden than I think we've seen righty.
That's an error from Schweiner. And now Sweden are in a decent position in what has been a very tight second set.
Set seemed to drift a little bit further off the net than Schweiner was anticipating. Ends up hitting the sort of fadeaway fallback line chop. Goes just wide, and that's all the Czech Republic needs to see. They're going to take a timeout with their biggest deficit, I believe, of the whole match at 2.
Avanza, manos como hace, manos arriba y abajo, arriba y abajo, arriba y abajo, arriba y abajo. Todo el mundo una mano arriba, solo una mano arriba. Nos vamos a la izquierda y a la derecha. Izquierda, derecha, izquierda, derecha, izquierda, derecha, izquierda, derecha, más rápido, izquierda, derecha, left, right, left, right, left, right. Volvemos al partido, 2-0.
Well played, Schweiner. Sweden are determined to starve Perusic of any attacking ability unless Schweiner pops it up for an option, and that's not really happened.
The option game is not a huge part of the Czech Republic's offense. Every now and then they'll break one out.
Oh, yes, great work. Free swing, going to be taken, and Sweden have the ball and the ball.
The backhand flipper of Andrej Perusic, I just can never get enough of watching that. And then this play from Sweden, that's their specialty. The broken defense, they will put that away almost every time.
Schweiner knew there was enough on that, didn't have to worry.
Hellvig getting closer and closer to getting those blocks. Bigger move that time from Hellvig, reaching way from the seam into the line. Eventually, those are going to start falling.
There's a chance here for the Czech Republic. Great break from Hellvig. And a great finish from him as well.
What a dig from Hellvig off the net on a very good out-of-system swing from Andrej Perusic. Sort of pops it up with his palm perfectly. And such a nice deep seam swing from Hellvig.
Good stretch from Schweiner. And a very good finish as well. They really are testing each other with this with their serves.
Schweiner just continues to impress me so much with his body control. He's 6'7", but he's so mobile, able to get a serve that'll go down for an ace on most people. Pop up, minimal approach, and then still chop. A very smart, sharp cut shot.
Well left. There's a chance here for Sweden. Perusic is in the right place. Oh, what a block from Hellvig! He was definitely in the right place.
He's been getting closer and closer and closer. What a seal down the line on Perusic. It's the left hand. Unavailable is the low line. Huge block for Hellvig.
That's not made it. He's having a long look. They've got the challenge option if they want it. Now he's going to shake of the head out of your picture to his partner saying, no, I didn't make it.
And for Schweiner, even though you know it's out of bounds, I still think it's worth a challenge just to take a timeout when you're already out of timeouts.
Comes back with a decent side out. But right now, Sweden 3 away from taking the set and sending this into a decider. They'll be feeling really good about their opportunities to make that happen.
This is where the Czech Republic has earned a brunt of their points. It is with Andrej Perusic in his float serve.
Can't make the dig. Sweden getting closer to the set.
It's rare to see a swing that close to Perusic's platform that hasn't come up. He has been so special on defense this weekend that virtually every time it's anywhere near him, I expect it to be a perfect dig.
Well, the side outs keep coming, but that won't be enough for the Czech Republic if it carries on like this. That brings up set point for Sweden.
What a swing from David Hman. The sharp angle swing, untouchable, even for Andrej Perusic. Look at that angle. Magnificent.
Break point chance, set point chance, denied by Schweiner. What a reach from him.
What an excellent job for Schweiner, not chasing Hman out to that shoot set that he was faking, stayed home and waited for the quick in front.
Three side-out chances for Sweden. Oh, they'll do it. They'll do it. But goodness me, they'll do it lucky. That's for sure. That was supposed to have gone back out of Hellvig.
What a shot. Was this supposed to be a set or a shot? I still don't know. Does Hman know?
Nobody knows. They've taken the set. We're going to a decider. That's the important thing. (21-15), 17-21. We are now with the referee to coin toss with the captains. Czech Republic have chosen serve-receive. Sweden have chosen the end where they are currently sat down. Okay, into the third set. Which way is it going to go? Any ideas?
The way this is trending, Sweden, I believe, has momentum, has the advantage. And back in January, I made a list of the 24 teams I thought would qualify for the Paris Olympic Games, delineating who would qualify via winning the World Championships. And back in January, I said Sweden would win. And I can't go against it now.
I'll get you, Nostradamus.
Dane Blanton once referred to me as Nostratravis.
Excellent. This is it. The third, deciding and final set of this FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships, Tlaxcala 2023. It's now or never for both these teams. A race to 15 to see who will be crowned kings of the world. A breakpoint chance, but it caught Hellvig, so had to come back over. And Perusic is in no mood for messing around. Light swing for him.
Oh, that is such a beautiful swing from Perusic. Unfortunate micro touch for Sweden that Hellvig just had to lob that free ball over. And then Perusic has one of the best left side line turns I've seen in this tournament.
Great dig. Nice play, clever play from Perusic. Now he's got more space, but Hellvig shuts him down with a monster block, and Sweden make the point.
What a special group of players we have on court. First, the Titanic option swing from hman, dug perfectly from Perusic, and then it was Schweiner getting in on the fun, a little jump bump set of his own. And then Hellvig, a crucial block.
That's such a good dig. Hellvig had no clue what was going on, and he couldn't then react quickly enough.
And his reaction after, virtually everyone in the world thinks that that's just going to go down untouched. And then even Hellvig couldn't believe it came up.
Too tight. It just drifted a little bit. And that's a break point for the Czech Republic for a 3-1 lead.
Such a tough one for David hman because he was waiting for it to hang in the net that he could set. It was a bit too fast for him to option.
We'll have a side switch. There's 1 point in it.
Nicely done by Hellvig on that swing into the angle. We've seen him miss a couple of those shots, a couple cut shots into the net. Ball drifts just a bit off the net. Does a great job keeping his approach patient, keeping that swing out of the reach of Schweiner.
Well played, Czech Republic. Allman was close to making it.
That is a very good break for David Schweiner. This is not a dig that you're going to see David hman miss. Hardly ever.
Lots of line, and it's taken.
Untouchable. Absolutely untouchable from David Schweiner. No way Hellvig can get there, no way hman. can get here. Just a picture-perfect line shot. It's crazy that his high lines are actually going down right off his contact.
Good leave. Excellent leave from Hellvig. Great reactions. With a chance for 6-4 here for the Czech Republic. And they take it through Perusic.
What a dig to start that rally off from hman. And Perusic learning his lessons, not trying that line chop that Hellvig has blocked twice now, doing a nice job staying super high, crispy shot.
Perusic has read it perfectly. Can he finish it off? Yes, he can. That's a big point. A 7-4 lead now for the Czech Republic.
That defensive play starts with the excellent read from David Schweiner, who was not fooled by the jump set from David Hman, able to set up right in front of Hellvig's face, giving Perusic the right space to make a dig on him. We're going to have a timeout, Sweden, down 3.
Todo el mundo tiene que saltar y dar un brinco de alegría. Me pregunto si tú muchas novias. Solo tengo una otra. Zapata. Y me pregunto si tú muchas novias. Muchas novias. Solo una otra. Vamos a sacar un selfie. Un VIP, todos arriba. Vamos a sacar un selfie. Mira cómo baila.
Sweden, it's fair to say, have kind of been changing the rules of beach volleyball with the way that they have played and the way that they have introduced the jump setting and the option ball. But right now, the Czech Republic have got the answer to it. They have the lead in this deciding set of this gold medal match. Nicely done. So a point for Sweden. They're back to within 2.
Good break for Sweden on this one. Set was a bit tight. Hellvig working a little magic to keep that one out of Schweiner's reach.
Well played, but well weighted by Schweiner.
Such a smart play from David Hman to try to recycle this off the block of David Schweiner, just trying to bring it back to himself in a playable manner. Schweiner so smart, making that unplayable. Another block for David Schweiner.
A serve, Schweiner, and what a time to get it. It's now 9-5, the Czech Republic.
And that serve has become the Czech specialty this week in Tlaxcala. The angle-to-angle on the left side or short line.
Schweiner's in again. First the ace, now the block. The lead is 5.
3 straight points for David Schweiner on his own. Block, ace, block. The hang time swat from David Schweiner, taking over.
Schweiner definitely thought that was coming. And in the end, though, it's such a tight set. Hellvig had to go with the pokey, but it didn't matter because there was no one in front of him.
And that's the beauty of this offense, that you're going to get open net opportunities where if you're coordinated enough to have right and left hand attacks, you're going to make an easy play. Really nicely done by Sweden.
Just show me those hands, says Schweiner, and I'll play the ball off them.
Just frustrates blockers to no end to Schweiner. Blockers just want to wait till you make a mistake, and David Schweiner has played virtually mistake-free.
Got him again. There was no line. The Czech Republic have made a move, a big move, and they've got a massive lead.
David Schweiner was the man who took over their quarterfinal against Norway, was huge in their semifinal, and is coming up huge in this gold medal match.
That's okay. Perusic's like, that's all right. Not a problem. Side out. It's up to Sweden to make something happen from the serving line.
And Schweiner's in such a rhythm, both offensively, defensively. It might be worth it to try one at Perusic.
There's a chance for Sweden. The Czech Republic keep it in play. Perhaps a better chance now for Sweden. Oh, Perusic is onto it. So too, Hellvig. What a pickup from Orman. And a brilliant finish from him as well. It had to be spectacular. It was spectacular.
What a play. Every single player on court getting involved in that one. Look at this dig from Orman. And then to get up no approach and to put this away around the block of Schweiner. Brilliant, brilliant stuff from Sweden.
Trying to catch our breath. Is there any way back for Sweden?
I will never, ever count out David Hellvig and Jonathan Hellvig. They're one of the best defensive teams in the world, as is that team right next to them. But they haven't found a consistent answer. They haven't gone on a run. Even in the second set when they won, it wasn't a big run that they needed. They just earned a point here and there and started out very well. Now they need a big run that they haven't had this whole match.
Hellvig to serve. Schweiner looking for side out. Not going to get it. That's too many touches. There's a great block from Hellvig.
This is what Sweden needs. They need fast points, and they need them in bunches. Beautiful move into the line from Jonathan Hellvig.
Well played, Hellvig again. Is this going to be another break point? Is it too tight, is it? No, it isn't, because Orman gets in on the act and makes an incredible block.
What a play. What a play from everyone yet again. First you have the head cover from David Schweiner, and then you have David Hellvig charging in, winning a joust, and having the body control to stay out of the net.
Just 2 points in it now. What a good lead that is from Schweiner.
A tough missed serve for Sweden. Had the Czech Republic on the ropes. This is the most important side out of the match for hman and Hellvig.
Schweiner with the serve. Made it look easy. Now the question is, can they find another couple of break points like they did on the last serving run? That's a gift. An unexpected one, but Sweden will take it.
This is the first crack we have seen in the Czech Republic's armor since the start of the playoff rounds. You just can never count out the Swedish jump setters. And we have a side switch on the Czech Republic. Schweiner on the right now, Perusic on the left.
Sweden spotting that, still going after Schweiner. And now he comes up with the swing. The swing that brings up match point. It's a good serve. It's a brilliant, brilliant side out.
What a beautiful pass and swing that was from David hman. Taking one of Schweiner's best serves, diming it, and then this is just such a nice swing.
It's back to the wall stuff here for Sweden. One side out for the Czech Republic. Schweiner for gold. They've done it! The Czech Republic are the kings of the world!
What a match, what a tournament from the Czech Republic. The first World Championship medal in Czech Republic men's beach volleyball history. You might as well make it gold. Andrej Perusic and David Schweiner. Back-to-back gold medals for the Czech Republic. First it was the Paris Elite 16, now it is the World Championships. And what a battle it was. Two of the best teams in the world, two of the best defensive teams on the planet between, to me, the two best defenders in the world, and Andrej Perusic and David hman. But credit must go to David Schweiner. The poise, the control, switching sides at the business end of the gold medal match. Unbelievable.
And credit Sweden as well for spotting that and not being caught up in the moment, staying calm, still going after Schweiner. And he's come up with a big point, and they have come up with gold. Absolutely magnificent run of form for the Czech Republic. And the celebrations begin now, and they won't be stopping anytime soon. Now, of course, it's trying to herd a pair of cats to get them for a chat with Bianca Molnar. We will get them for a chat very shortly. However, before that, they're going to get their hands on the trophy.
Now, with this victory, not only do they win a gold medal, Andrej Perusic and David Schweiner just punched their ticket to the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. The biggest event in the sport, aside from this event right here in Tlaxcala, Mexico, for the World Championships.
This is how it was done. Just a cracking swing cross court that hman couldn't hold. Congratulations to the Czech Republic. They are the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Champions of Tlaxcala 2023.
Plaza Olímpica estarán en Río, París 2024. they have also
FIVB President Dr. Ali Grasser with a few words for the newly crowned champions. It's David Schweiner and Andrei Perusic. They are the champions, and they are on their way to Tokyo, well, from Tokyo to Paris. Goodness me, what a moment for them. Congratulations to the Czech Republic. They are world champions 2023.
Such a deserving pair to win that trophy. Right there is Andrei Perusic. And easily the best photo takers in the business.
Oh, I love it. Look at that.
We need Bianca to ask him about that.
Well, she's ready to have a chat with them. Let's see what they've got to say.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, beach volleyball world champions, Team Czech Republic. Congratulations to Andre and David. Man, oh man, do you have enough stuff? Do you want us to give you more? You're good? I don't know if you have enough hands. Lots of stuff. Excellent. Congratulations, World Championships, ticket to Paris. Holy man, what was going through your mind during that battle of a match? Gold in Paris not too long ago, and now gold here in Tlaxcala. Tell us, lots of emotions, I'm sure.
It's amazing. It feels like the longest 3 weeks we ever had, preparation-wise and also tournament-wise. It was really, really difficult. But I'm super happy and proud of our whole team, our families, because it's not only our result, but it's the team result.
A team result indeed. Family was proud of you. Fans were excited for you. A little emotional here. Is there anyone you want to thank back at home before you celebrate this big accomplishment with your team, your coaches, and your family?
We want to thank everyone who supported us throughout this journey, and especially the Czech fans who always stand behind us. And they contributed a lot to this, to make this happen.
I'm sure we can hear the Czech fans all the way from back home. Everyone's very proud of you. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for our world champions, Team Czech Republic!
Congratulations once again to Andrei Perusic and David Schweiner, FIVB's Beach Volleyball World Champions 2023. And a couple of lucky fans are going to get a signed ball. That's interesting. Schweiner's signing it left-handed, but he's a righty. I haven't just watched the whole game where he plays right-handed and he...
Well, some guys, Clayton, are amphibious.
Exactly. Yes. Excellent. Brilliant. Lucy gets a hug. She's been busy all week keeping the fans entertained, the Firefly mascot. And those are the mascots for Paris 2024, where those two have booked their place with this victory here.
Do you think Perusic is having any fun?
They are, aren't they? I'm sure not many of those photos are going to be usable at all. Confirmation then of the final score. 21-15, 17-21, 15-13. The Czech Republic have taken gold here in Tlaxcala. 38 attacks, so 4 more attacks, a couple more blocks, 3 more serves, offsetting the 5 more errors they made than Sweden. All credit to Sweden. They came in, they played well, they just weren't allowed to do what they like to do. And the Czech Republic, as a result of that, able to go on and win the match. Well, this then is a serve placement from the Czech Republic. It was over the net and on the sand for the most part, and 72% at Hellvig.
And Hellvig did such a nice job staying nice and poised and controlled. hman doing what he does with the options, but it was the other side of the net that, to me, just the calm, the consistency, the control of David Schweiner. We all know that Andre Perusic is going to make some spectacular plays. On the flip side of that, you have Mr. Fundamental himself, David Schweiner, always taking what's given to him.
What an incredible men's competition we've had. It has now come to a conclusion. The Czech Republic have taken gold. We hope you've enjoyed the coverage. For myself, Clayton Lucas, and Travis Muhiter, thank you so much for your company. It's time for us to say goodbye. With the competition drawing to a close here in Tlaxcala, thoughts begin to move to 2025 and Adelaide, South Australia, who will host the next edition of the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships. We can't wait to see you there. Has been an exhilarating 10 days celebrating world-class athletes here in Tlaxcala, and now we get ready for the handover from Tlaxcala to Adelaide for 2025.
Volleyball World Championships. Now it's time to carry the spirit of this sport and pass the ball from our host city of Tlaxcala 2023 to Adelaide 2025. Please give a warm welcome to the FIVB president, Dr. Ari Grasa, along with Mexico's sports minister, Ana Gabriela Guevara Espinosa, and the president of Volleyball Australia, Craig Caraher.
A continuación tendrá lugar el pase de sede desde Tlaxcala, México, hasta Adelaida.
With immense honor and enthusiasm, the organizing committees of Tlaxcala 2023 and the FIVB are pleased to pass the ball to Adelaide 2025. We extend our best wishes for success to the Australian Volleyball Federation and the Adelaide Organizing Committee for the World Champs 2025.
Ahí tuvo lugar ese traspaso de balón desde Tlaxcala 2023.